Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are doing fantastic. Well, we are back with your 8 p.m. show. Obviously, Forest are back in action on Sunday. Obviously, a bit of a new show anyway, with some pieces. So I've watched that said as well from last night. Obviously, Elliot Anderson got his England call up, which is great to say the least that he is there. I feel like that it will do him the world of good that he is to. Playing for his country. I know that Morning Gisrat not being called up. Is it because he's out on form and that? Who knows? But I think hopefully it does give him a kick up the bum. Say that if he can't perform, he won't get in the England squad. So I don't want to sound too negative on Morning Gisrat here, but I think that McParrington missed one the best last night. But he scored two in this 4 games under Sean Darts now, so hopefully he is starting to pick up on a goal scoring. But yeah, Elliot Anderson has been called up to the England squad. I think he deserves it, and I think it's looking like at the minute that he is starting to get that bit more consistent with that number 6 role, and I think that goes to show what an excellent season he is having. So interesting to say at least like how things will be, especially for like Anderson, but I think he is doing extremely well in terms of like performances and that. Obviously, Sean Dax discussed about last night's game between Forest and Graz finished 0-0. It felt a bit disappointing in terms of like that putting edge in that final ball, which I completely get. I mean, especially when you're missing so many key players. Obviously, Endori was unbenched, Hudson-Odoi was injured, Ardor weren't fit. Obviously, Jesus was suspended, Tower weren't featuring. So when you miss half of that attack, and no disrespect to Callum Miranda here, but he won't match fit, and he has got a touch like I've been in carbonic. So I don't sound too negative on him, but you can tell with that fitness and everything else that he weren't match fit. I feel like that. Yeah, McAtee did well when he got fatigued towards the end. But that's the thing, especially when they're not got game time, they want that match sharpness. And obviously, there was so much being said on Finney. And Sean Knight, yeah, probably it felt like that we had enough to go out and win that game, and we did. We outshined that, and then started to bring fresh lads on. But because it was such a tight game, it couldn't probably try and change it too much. Obviously, it didn't help with that. Callum Miranda, McAtee getting cramps and all that. Obviously, gives right side and saved them. So we did go quite defensively, but he probably was disappointed with the cutting edge. And yeah, fair enough, we did have the chances. And it probably quite disappointed to say the least, to a fair. Rento goes 3. Hey, new subscriber, been enjoying the shorts. Cheers, mate. I do appreciate that. I've got a load more shorts coming out anyway, so do keep an eye on it. But I do appreciate the support that you are giving us. But yeah, I mean, it's one of them ones where I do think that, yeah, very, very disappointing, to say the least, how it was. But you know what? We learned from it. Sean Dax would have learned a lot about it. The other players that he hadn't seen as much as the ones that he has been playing regular. So I think last night will be good in terms of like getting to see the other players and seeing them play, because obviously it's all right saying this and that about he knows his starting 11. Yeah, he probably does know his starting 11, and he knows his best players and his squad players. We actually had that. So I think he would have learnt a lot last night about the squad players and all that. And it was great to see so many youngsters on the bench as well from the academy. That would have done him good. I know Stevie Stone, Ian Ronan was there to watch the B team on Monday night, but they would know a lot more, and it was great for them to be a part of this experience anyway. So great to see, and I think that will just push all the academy players on now that if they are getting this involvement, I know it probably not out with like injuries and everything, but if we have Blake in the last European game on Willows, and this time we got Thompson, Sinclair, Abbott. Oh, I know Abbott's been in all of them, but when you got like Willows, Thompson, Sinclair, Whitewall, Berry as well, it is great to see that they're all getting involved and that they're all part of it. So can't really complain too much. Yeah, it would have been nice to see them, but I think we've had a game when we couldn't really risk it. So tell us what you think in the comments below, what you guys think to it all. But it is great to see how well it is. So thank you for watching. As per you, might have been up. Went to Joe saying that's long term makes me nervous. Hopefully, get season back on track and see you next summer. Yeah, I think he has got one to 2027. That's probably why we have got him in. I think it would have been a end of season thing. I don't think he would have came. But I think 2027, I think get Forest back on the road and back on track, as you said. And I think give him this one next and just really let him build it and then let someone else build it that bit more. Because I think, yeah, fair enough that we can keep on doing what we're doing, but I think we need to see that. I think Eddie's long-term strategy is probably go into that more attacking progression game, but short-term, medium-term, I think that's just the one. So it'd be interesting to see at least that how it will be. But I couldn't agree with more with what you said on that as well. So I couldn't agree more. Thank you for watching as per usual, guys. I'd like to thank you